They're saying it's going to be the biggest week in Canadian parliamentary history. I think they're going to soon have a logo for the week, on television. It's getting amped up pretty fast. I mean, I think there's going to be lots of salacious silliness, especially after some of the developments in the last couple of days and what the paper's filled with today. So I think we're going to have lots of carrying on. But I think when the smoke clears, one way or another, we're going to have an election. I think when the smoke clears, one way or another, we're going to have an election at the beginning of May. And I think the only question is, has some of these things hurt what was trending towards a majority government or not? That'll come down to how the two parties in particular campaign. Of course, all the parties, but particularly those two parties, the Liberals and Conservatives, campaign. And I think when it comes to that, experience tells us that the team with the most experience has the advantage. So I'd have to say at the end of the day, it's advantage Harper. There's no question if you're the government, you don't want to fall on contempt, because that just gives a frame or the ability of the opposition to talk about that for a period of time. If you're the opposition, you don't want to get the government a chance to go on what might be a very popular budget, which they can actually campaign on. So there's going to be a skirmish to see through which kind of machinations of parliamentary procedure, who can gain what advantage. I think, though, over the course of a writ period, 40-something day writ period, that actually is going to be long forgotten by the time we come to the end of that period. So I would say that if the government loses on that, and it becomes framed through a loss on the contempt motion, that's a nuisance. I don't think it's critical to their success at the end of the day.